So this is a magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago. In touch said the truth about Jen and Barack.
That's kind of, that was...
Yeah, boy.
Bell saying, you know, some cheesy tabloid is going to make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does your
I was not
publicist
mad
ever
at
go
it.
like, is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
Some people.
That is not true.
It is untrue. So the truth about Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is
it
no
is
truth.
Untrue.
What's going on, everybody? Before you watch this video, it just came to my knowledge that I'm having some mic problems. So excuse the mic for this video. I'm working on an issue now, and by the next video it should be fixed. So I do apologize ahead of time for the mic volume. Alright, with that being said, back to the video.
So rumors of a potential divorce before Barack and Michelle emerged after Michelle skipped two high-profile events, which is traditionally attended by former presidents and their spouses, and their funeral of former President Jimmy Carter. Michelle's office gave no reasons for her absence, prompting widespread speculation about marital status issues. Social media and tabloids questioned the couple's relationship, with many noting the unusual nature of her missing such significant events. Despite the rumors, there have been no concrete evidence of such statements from the Obamas confirming or denying any marital problems. The speculation gained traction online, particularly on Twitter.
Okay, now why would anybody confirm from the Obama side if these rumors are true? You don't want nobody in your business.
Users pointed to Michelle's absence and the lack of public explanation as possible signs of trouble in their 30-year marriage. Vinny.
I mean, we talked about this, what was it, a week ago? Just looking at the last photo that they shot of them at dinner table.
Yeah, he's probably talking about the photo that they took on Michelle's birthday, where they were sitting at a table across from each other, which is normal. When I go out to eat with my girlfriend, we sit across the table from each other because I like to have my elbow room to eat my food and watch TV, you know, as we in conversing conversation. So if they're talking about that picture, then that's kind of normal. That's nothing to speculate.
Table. If I'm just a body language reader, just looking at them sitting that far away, Rob, do you have that photo? How far? It's almost as if he's they could have been eating in another room.
They had their own zip codes.
Yeah, and she's mentioned it before.
Rob,
yeah, like okay, guys, let's just go off of body language. Somebody obviously told them to smile, but I mean, I personally like to sit next to the girl that I'm dating. I want to be next to her so I can obviously steal her food. We all I think we all agree on that. But I don't. This is my opinion. I don't feel as if this is.
Do y'all actually sit beside y'all females in the restaurant, or maybe I'm just the odd one? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know.
Genuine. They're a political.
Only time we sit beside each other is if we at the bar or we like on a double date.
Couple. I mean, there's been rumors. We already know all the stuff that has been rumored around Barack and what Tucker interviewed. What was his name? Larry Sinclair. And you could believe whatever you want to believe. I just have a feeling that it's real. I know Jennifer Aniston. There was a tabloid surface in October about them having a romantic relationship, which I kind of don't believe. She said it didn't happen. That she only met him once. But I don't know if I'm a vibe guy.
I think I seen that on Jimmy Kimmel one time.
She missed two major things, and I understand the hating of Donald Trump, but this solidifies to me that there's problems in the home front.
And then, so when the funeral first happened, this was before the inauguration. We didn't know that she wasn't going to go to the inauguration, but when we first saw it, we thought it was kind of weird. Didn't really think nothing of it. But then I just learned that Jimmy Carter was a what's that word I'm looking for? a Democrat. So, I wasn't really big on presidents because I didn't start getting the presidency until George Bush. Because, like I said, I was in high school and 9/11, and then you just started doing some research after that. So I wasn't around for the. I was too young for the Jimmy Carter stuff. So knowing it was a Democratic funeral and you didn't show, that's kind of red flags right there. Unless she's sick. So at the moment, didn't really think nothing of it. The news wants you to believe it's because of Trump, but now I'm starting to think, what's the news? Was that even real news, or was that fake news now? Like, what's the real news and what's the fake news?
And I wouldn't be surprised if they're not even around each other.
I don't. So here's one thing that I don't get. I'm not gonna lie. The whole conversation about why you think they're gonna get a divorce, or Michelle Obama is not really Michelle, it's Big Mike. It just doesn't add up to me. I think it just seems like a complete cope and hating on the Obamas. And I'm no fan of Michelle Obama. She ain't my type. She ain't my thing. But you know how many other U.S. presidents in the history of the United States have gotten divorced? 0. The only president that has ever gotten divorced is Ronald Reagan.
Now, I tell you why. Coming up from where I grew, what I seen, white people, they can cheat on, like they can handle being cheated on. Black women. So that's probably why they would get divorced. Like, look at Hillary Clinton. She's still with her. She's still with Bill even after knowing all that. So, it just makes you wonder. But yeah, I could kind of see them getting divorced if that was like, if it's true. Yeah, and she's a strong black woman, so if she's gonna stand by that, she got to get divorced. But if it's true, but he's saying like nobody else got divorced because they always white presidents. So you got the first black president. So you got this could be the first divorce. It gets in the history books. It gets people in history something to talk about for later on down the line.
To his first wife before he became president in 1950. So there's 0 template. There's 0 case examples.
Okay.
How Tom talks about words talk, numbers scream. The number is 0. So I don't think that there's anything on the agenda. Now, if I'm Barack Obama and I'm thinking about getting a divorce, why don't you consider this? Just do what other great presidents do and just cheat on your wife on the low. JFK, Marilyn Monroe, Ronald Reagan, whatever he was doing, Bill.
I'm not nodding my head to the cheating part. I'm only nodding my head to saying like all the other presidents tried to do it on the low. So like if this is true, how you get caught and you got Secret Service? This seems kind of weird, and it just seems like weird how the media is just all coming at Obama right now. Like with the deportation video the other day, I seen guy was in the car talking about, I want to thank Biden for doing what he did for me and tell Obama thank you. I'm like, that just seemed kind of fake. Not that I believe somebody even paid him off or that was just AI audio, because I'm like, ain't no way in hell, bro. That just seemed like just perfect clickbait material, and just to try to make it seem like it's all Biden and Barack fault. So that was just kind of odd. But back to this.
Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, I get it. So if that's something you're considering, maybe you take alternative measures to basically explore the space and explore the room. But it makes no sense to me as why they would be.
Pull up that clip, Rob. Pull up that clip, and I'm coming to you next. Because Adam just gave very wise counsel here.
Am I wrong though?
Always.
JFK?
Jennifer Aniston has turned off comments on Instagram after DM leaks of affair with Barack Obama. Okay.
And this doesn't mean anything. She probably turned off her comments because she don't want to have to deal with the woman bashing her, or you know how the trolls are on the internet. You're gonna be like, oh my God, you white this and that, and nobody want to deal with that shit, especially if this is a rumor. So I don't blame her. Like, man, look at Travis Hunter. He turned off he deactivated his page, which was dumb, but and he didn't do nothing wrong but have a girlfriend. So that this don't mean nothing even.
What is the DM leaks, Rob? Can you pull up to see if there's DM leaks? Tom, your thoughts on this?
Well, here's what I think.
first of all, why does it matter what's happening in their relationship? But what I found was very interesting was the story was broke by Yahoo.com Entertainment.
They still exist.
8 years ago, would have Yahoo.com Entertainment been allowed to say anything negative about Barack Obama? Hell no. Would they have been allowed to? They weren't even allowed to cover the girls, the Obama girls. Do not cover them as teenagers. They say something, they do something, they talk to somebody, they get their first kiss from a boy, or they look weird, or they're out there, smoking Salem's like their dad. Don't cover it. The media was threatened with harm. You will harm to your business. You will not cover this. And now Yahoo.com Entertainment is actually running kind of a negative piece, which to me, it shows one thing.
What?
I don't care about the divorce. It shows you how far the gloss has faded on the Barack Obama star.
Yeah, and Adam, just to go to your point, I mean, I know you don't care. I genuinely don't. I can care less.
The gloss ain't fade. Look how long he been out of office. I mean, you can say the same about Bush, Clinton. I mean, like, they regular people now. So the gloss ain't fade. He's just not the active president. So, I mean, you could kind of talk about him now. I mean,
Divorce or not divorce, no presidents have had a divorce, but you know why they don't? Because they can't. Your look to the public perception. If Barack Obama and Michelle Obama get divorced, her political future, if she ever wanted one.
What political future? If she wanted to run for president or had any interest, you don't think she would already did that? I mean, look how much time she had, and this was if anything, this would have been the perfect time now, why we didn't have any good candidates. So, what the political future? That's not what she's worried about. And the kids are grown, so she don't got really nothing to worry about. She's good on her side, and Barack's good. So again, it'll be like they're trying to make big news of it. Oh, it's a disgrace. Blah blah blah. First president to get divorced, but it's normal shit for people to get a divorce. I mean, 30 years, that's a long time. And then, so I mean, you gotta give it up for that. And the kids are grown. So again, who's it really affecting? Not affecting nobody. Just giving the news something more to talk about, with more clicks and more views and more money to revenue. I mean, that's what it really comes down to.
It's completely finito. And then the questions about
her
him.
Political future.
No,
what political future does she want?
What do you mean?
If she had any interest in a political future, now was the time.
Yep.
When you have a vegetable candidate and she's the leading person in the polls, and Kamala Harris was sort of catapulted in. Everyone talks about Michelle Obama running. Everyone talks about it. And now I always say, like, what interest has she ever shown?
Adam, not interest.
What public office has she ever had? What interest has she ever shown?
Donald Trump never had a public office. But here's the thing, Adam. When
Donald Trump talked about running for president for 30 years, bro.
They asked him,
and then he finally did it.
Adam, but
she's never once talked about it, and I could care less.
Never.
Adam,
I have no interest in Michelle Obama.
Guess what?
People seem so fixated
when you're
on
in their
what are you
machine.
saying? Your point is what?
I'm saying when you're in the machine, you don't have a choice. If her husband goes, go,
I don't know about that.
Will the party you're gonna.
How do you not have a choice? Who runs for president without really wanting to run? Who?
Run.
You don't have a choice.
You're gonna run.
Hey, you're gonna run. I don't want to. No, you're gonna run.
Well, okay, then, ready for this though?
Show me somebody.
Can I finish?
Show me some. No.
Can I finish? If she was gonna run,
show me somebody that didn't want to run, that ran. Show me someone.
What I'm saying to you.
Show me. Give me one example.
Joe Biden.
He wanted to run. What do you mean?
He doesn't know what the hell is going on.
He wanted to run so bad that he was supposed to be a one-term candidate, and this vegetable decided to run twice, and everyone had to pull the plug on him before basically he embarrassed himself in another debate.
And that's how we got to where we are now, because he didn't pull out the race in time, and then once he did, he tried to throw Kamala in there, and then that wasn't going to work. Like, I'm surprised she got as many votes as she did.
He wanted to. He was a career politician for 50 years.
If Michelle Obama,
he ran 3 times for president. Don't tell me he didn't want to run.
If Michelle Obama ran this way around, would it have been a close race.
All right, so let me just show you this.
Hey, Rob, want to go to
By the way, here's what I found. It's so serious that Jimmy Kimmel asked Jennifer Aniston. on the show. Is there something going on with you and Barack? I've never seen this. I just sent it to Rob. Rob, is this really him asking her about the magazine?
Yeah, so apparently these rumors
recently?
No, so apparently the rumor started back in October of last year, and this clip is from around that time.
Let's see it.
Never worry about that. Like, for instance, like, this is a magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago. In touch said the truth about Jen and Barack.
That's kind of, that was, of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it going to be? Or the email saying, you know, some cheesy
nervous she is.
tabloid is going to make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does
I
your
was not
publicist
mad
ever
at
go
it.
like, is
She's not
there,
mad at it.
She wasn't
is
mad.
there any truth to this? Or is it,
No, that is absolutely untrue.
well, I know it's not true. I
Yeah.
just don't know if everybody
Oh,
knows.
yeah, you know everything.
Yeah,
You know
I told
everything.
you.
So, by the way,
You believe her?
Told you.
look, let me just say this part. So, you know, as you go through it, if they get a divorce and it doesn't work out, it's their business. You know, when you're a public figure, other people can react to it and say whatever they want to say. Jennifer Aniston has had that happen to her. You know, when a girl took her guy,
Yep.
and we know who that
Angelina
was,
Jolie,
Angelina
yeah.
Jolie. So she may be like, "Look, can I finish my legacy with me taking a bigger guy away? You know, you took Brad, I get it, but I took Barack.
That's kind of a
you know,
gangster
I don't
move.
know. I don't know about that, but may I finish my?
Yes, sir. Sorry,
Okay. All I'm saying is, in regards to this, if they do end up getting, remember, how many presidents have we had so far?
47.
No, we haven't had
We had
47
45.
presidents.
Yeah, 45 presidents.
It's 45, 47 is the same president. So how many total presidents have we had? Total presidents have we had? 45 men have served 47 presidencies. Okay.
Got it.
So we've had 45 presidents. Okay. 1 out of 45, none of them have gotten a divorce yet. It's eventually. We've only had 45 of these guys. It's not like we've had a lot of them. Could it happen? It could happen. And the part that makes me a little bit, speculative here, skeptical here is, which of the two ceremonies to not show up to do you think gave me more concern? Carter or not showing up to Trump's inauguration?
Carter,
Yeah.
100%.
It's a national thing, and he was a
The
decent
president
guy.
has nothing to do with
President
Trump.
died.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's some funerals you have to go
A
to.
Democratic president.
Right.
Great
so
point.
you don't go.
And that's why I said, before we didn't know she was going to the inauguration, maybe, you just thought maybe it was Trump, or maybe, I thought she was sick or something. But now, after hearing these rumors, it's like, damn, are y'all beefing that bad? You can't, no, I don't know, bro. I don't know. We gotta see how this story gonna fold out. Hopefully it's just rumors though, because that's just a weird pairing. Jennifer Aniston.
To that, and you don't even comment. First of all, if I'm the Carter family, I feel disrespected. Now, maybe she would have called them and said, look, I don't want to comment on this, but I'm calling you out of respect just to tell you I'm not going to be there for my own reasons. Please understand I can't. I'm so sorry. Da-da-da-da-da. Great. Maybe she made that phone call to the Carter family. Great. Good for you. But if you don't go and you don't comment, you can say, like when Melania said, I'm not going to the White House to sit next to Jill and Biden or whatever. No problem.
Fine.
She was never good to me. No problem. I totally get it. By the way, even Mike Pence's wife not getting up, but she showed up. What is she saying? I'm here because my husband is here. I can't stand the Trumps. Guess what?
Fine.
Cool.
And the fact that Mike Pence's wife, the fact that she was able to show up after they tried to hang Mike Pence, and the fact that if she could show up, there's no reason for Michelle not to show up. I don't care what she got going on. I will say that.
Got it. So that's the part where her not showing up is, I don't want to be around Barack, because if that story is true with him and Jennifer Aniston, of course, it's very painful for Michelle, because Michelle doesn't look that good in the last picture that they posted. To be honest with you, if you go look at that picture that was posted, you know what's the most common thing people said about it?
She looks.
Why would you ever post this picture?
Yes.
No, the people were, and I'm actually not being funny. They were asking Barack, why would you ever post this picture? What
her.
part of Michelle's picture? Barack looks great. That is not a...
Can you close up on her, Rob?
Actually don't, but can you zoom out a little bit? Not for bad reasons. It's just she doesn't look good in that picture.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't look good. So guess what you do when sometimes you don't look good? You ask and you say, hey, babe, you okay if I post this picture? No, use this one. Use that one. Use this one. So I don't even know why he posted the picture. You know, he has his own reasons for posting a picture. So a lot of people said, why are you even doing this? It's not cool for you to post a picture like this. So who knows what's going on there? But if it does happen, it's their business. They have kids. They'll figure it out and they'll move on. And this won't be the first or the last president that will go through this, because marriage is very hard. And God willing, they make it work. But if they don't, it's their problem. They have to deal with it with their kids. And we'll react to it and we'll give our thoughts on it. But I hope they make it work, because marriage is a very difficult thing to do. And Barack, you got to say this in a very strange way, but Barack's aged well. Yeah. He's still a good-looking guy.
Yep.
Okay? He still takes care of himself. He goes and works out and all this other stuff. So, and you're a former president. You're smooth, the way you talk, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. Yeah, you know, of course he's had a lot of, you know, the other day I'm reading a comedian's telling the story about the times that Tiger Woods did what he did. And his wife, he says, my wife at night is like, you know what? I hate Tiger. And he's like, why do you hate Tiger? He cheated on his wife. He says, well, how about your brother who cheated on his wife? How come you don't hate him? But he only did it once. He says, honey, he only did it once because that's the only chance he had in his life. Yeah. He says, you got to give Tiger credit, because the 18 times he did, he had 82,000 chances.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So he deserves a Nobel Prize for so the way he was.
He actually is below average.
You understand what he's saying?
Yeah.
It's like to say your brother is the one you should hate, not Tiger, right?
So he's under par. He's under par.
He's under par. But it was funny listening to it. All I'm saying in this situation here is, you know, you got to do your best, and we wish these guys the best. I don't agree with them at all politically. I believe November 5th was the worst day of his life, and I understand he has lost more credibility than ever, but personal life is their business. Hopefully they'll figure it out. Guys, if you're somebody that's a business person and executive.
Well, with that being said, what do y'all think? I think it's just rumors, speculating, or what? I think somebody in the media is trying to put shame to Obama's name, because he's not even president, haven't been president for a while. Why is he still coming up? Joe Biden, I get, but you know, it just seems kind of weird, especially with that deep I seen the guy, the Haitian dude. So you know, it seemed kind of weird. But hopefully they are rumors, not rumors. Who cares? It's not really our business. Like I said, he's not a president now. But with that being said, again, I'm on the road to reach 500 subscribers. Like the content I've been doing, check out the next video. Haven't checked out this one yet. And like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember, you got the juice now. And I'm out. Doo-doo.